everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we are back with Genshin Impact. Actually, no, let me turn back the light on, because I can go back to working. I switched to a different needle. It's more like a yarn needle, but whatever. It's actually a lot easier to use.
What's the hurry?
Whoa! Boop. And I don't have to tie a knot, because I can just thread the needle.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat us. Welcome back. Did everything go well? Yep, we managed to find and talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Kale got a splinter.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken care of.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you wanna get dinner? Your treat.
When does Paimon ever pay for anything?
I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two, go get a proper meal. We can't have anyone going hungry.
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready, let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Sounds like a plan.
Where am I stabbing into? That's where I'm stabbing into.
I didn't know you were such a
Go to
slacker.
Good Hunter. I think this result is actually a little better. To have some extra string.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
It's always steak, honey.
Paimon will have this one, and this one, ooh, and this one. Hey, Paimon's really hungry! And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you, too.
Nice.
It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Paimon is super full.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoked ham. Oh, your parents will love it.
Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time now. Don't you think it's been long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house?
I mean, bacon is good.
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please, feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime.
Enjoying the scenery?
Oh, Tone Deaf Bard! Are you here for some food as well?
Are we near the end? We order something for you?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here. I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future. Anywho,
True.
you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
What kind of good news?
Behold!
The location. Oh, wait. What the? thing on the.
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle.
Click.
Simply head to the location marked on the map, and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover the answer. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends.
I understand. Sorry,
Let it
I'm
set.
sewing.
I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy. Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
Oh, you're starting that up again?
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you. Anyway, see you later.
Venti always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. Paimon can't help but be jealous.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could I chat with you for a moment?
Oh? Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet. Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land. Mind if I buy you a drink?
Doop.
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell? Well, we are very experienced adventurers after all.
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you are trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy?
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is? Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy.
Watching.
Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. I'll leave it to you then. I hope you continue to enjoy the city and have a wonderful day.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends. I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt. Good day to you, miss.
The bottom one. And that's the end of part 2.
That is not of this world. Could that be referring to the real Windbloom?
Welcome. How can I help you?
That would lead up, wouldn't it? Sorry, I am trying to embroidery. Maybe I'll show you guys when I'm done.
I need to is not of this world. Could that be referring to the real Windblower?
I've got to skip to 8 a.m. of the next day, I think it said. So, it's a little past, whatever. Oh, wait. Shit, when did the alarm go off? It must... Oh, no, wait, it didn't. I don't think I said it. But because it was 30. Like, perfect 30, so it would make sense if I remember it that way.
It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench! Hey, we're here!
The mailbox
Traveler,
is gone.
Paimon! Great timing! We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups.
Nice work!
Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first?
Joy above the clouds. We're actually almost there.
Have you heard about the chasm? Will happen again?
Come on,
So after this bit, we're done.
let's get moving.
So. Oh, by the way. I got all this. As you can tell. And I have enough for like... I got all of this. Don't too much care about these two. It's just money. I wonder who's in the way background. I can't tell. Probably. Anyway. Clue board. And Tanari's letter. I didn't read it. I don't care to read it. If you want to read it, you can read it. I don't care about it to read any of these letters. So I'm going to just go through them real quick. But I'm going to stay on it long enough so that way you guys can like pause the video and read it. So that way you can be like, okay, so that's what it's about. Like, because don't get me wrong, I'm a girl who loves reading. But at the same time, I'm like, you know? It also doesn't help that, like, the screen that I'm using is not exactly, like, you know, nice. But I think it'd be nice for, like, Mona's letter. So, look, Mona wrote her name on there. Did everyone else do that? Oh, shit. Hold up, let's go back to those, other letters, because... Go to Tanari's. So, okay. I'm probably sure some of you were screaming at me like, that's not the end of the letter! That's not the end of the letter! Okay. So, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. That should be enough, right? Right. Beto's letter. So it's not much. Yeah, so it really doesn't change. So, again, you could probably have gotten it from the first one then. And Sucrose It's not that much different. Again, you can probably get most of it from the thing. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Like, it wasn't done, but oh wow. Alright. Oh wait, wrong one. God. So, Mona's letter is very short. Short and sweet. Bennett's letter is probably a little longer. So we're gonna stay here for a bit, then move down. It looks like it doesn't really make too much all the difference, besides because all you get is the word "good luck" in his name, so that's not too much of a difference. That's a girl. Morel is meant for Kali, dear Kali. Oh, it's not meant for Kali. I like how I'm reading this just because it's Amber's. Well, I'm reading it more so than everybody else's. Aw, Amber's such a sweetie. The reason why Amber is best girl. I don't care what anybody says, but Amber is best girl. Best girl, I tell you, best girl. Mika seems like a... You know, every time I hear Mika, I think Attack on Mika. Maybe that's just me. Who never lies. Sinos message is pretty short too, so we can just quickly go through it. Rosaria's letter. Rosaria's got a good chunk of fucking shit that she wrote. Surprise. But yeah. I'm trying to get to the part where, like, I know that you can pause it, you can read it. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay. Razor's is short too. And Lisa's letter, hers is short, so that's not that hard to like go through and stuff. That's good. Clee's letter. Clee's is pretty short. Oh. Isn't it one of the events? I can't remember which event it was. But like, you help Clee write a little storybook. Oh, it's the one in Inazuma. I think it's the Inazuma one. And they attach Clee's story to the traveler's guide that Alice wrote. So.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about a flower that is not of this world. Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person. As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one that is not of this world.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Saito. Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino are willing to support us in our search. Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write storybooks. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams, and actively pass from one person to the next. So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then? You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
So yeah, you could have just gone through the thing and just let it sum up the thing.
Wait for me!
Timaeus, what brings you here?
Duh.
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Huh? This is kinda sudden.
Not really.
Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath?
Of course, of course.
My guy's like really tired.
Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying R?
Okay, so yeah, that is right. Sorry. Embroidery.
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Wait! So Ying R is the girl from Lila that Sucrose mentioned earlier? We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying R the whole time?
No, well, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying R's heart.
So, at Starsnatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift for Ying R?
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart, transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Ying R is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windbloom Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Ying R to Mondstadt. But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying R's love if I'm so selfish?
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying R?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondstadt.
Well, yes. I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblooms, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being, As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Ah, thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie.
Great! Let's keep it up. On to the other three. Okay, Paimon will do the honors. Ahem. We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name, too.
All right. We also have Klee.
That's me!
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there?
I mean...
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Actually, I'm a little worried too. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
According to the prophecy, once we figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern?
Oh, we know something about that.
Already found.
What?
You make up a story about how you discovered the location by finding the wind.
That's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
It's not so much as divining the... Well, I guess you can kind of consider that because... If, you know, given the fact that... Sorry, I was trying to fix something. Shit. Venti! God damn it! Words! Is the...
This is it!
Archon?
The secret location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy!
We're almost there, so I'm thinking about, like, just... but I think it's very story heavy, so... So what I'm gonna do... But I'm not too sure if it's story heavy enough to...
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Consider it, like, okay, yeah. So what I'm... Yeah, it's probably a little too heavy to trust it on a thing on its own. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to end this episode here. Yeah. And, I know I'm like, I can't talk. But basically, we'll end this episode here and we'll continue it next time. Where is it though? It's over here. Well, I'll teleport there first. Because I gotta go run to it, so. So yeah. That was weird. Anyway. For now, Tiniestofchibis is signing up.